We were using a phone that shouldn't be at all what we're using. Are we even live? Does anyone even know if we're live?
It's a good question, though.
We're checking on.
Make sure this is even working.
We have top men on. Top men.
Men?
Don't even know. Hopefully my phone, which normally doesn't get service in here, hope that it's working.
So I got a lot of time to do some art while Dad is setting up the good old internet.
Boy, this is that Wi-Fi. No wonder it's not working. Well, I know we're live. We're just sitting here. Is it even going up?
It might be. My phone is not connecting to the outside world.
Is there like a cloud that's just sitting on us and saying we're not going to allow anything to work? Like I can't even get service right now. Not even on my iPad, and my iPad is cellular.
We are
Live.
Let's see. What are people seeing? What are they hearing?
Hit the play button.
Seems like
It's lagging like hell, isn't it? Hit it one more time. Okay.
Hey, thanks for all the follows, folks.
By the way, people watching us and giving us, we appreciate it. Let me start by, this was supposed to be, I'm going to turn my iPad off, I don't even care anymore. This was supposed to be a huge announcement for us. Okay? Supposed to be one of the biggest announcements our business have ever made. Let me explain it. There's a list of things that Dan hates. Like, certain things, like, we've all made jokes about it. It's like the top 25. It's like this restaurant or that restaurant, or I don't like I hate getting Pepsi over Diet Pepsi. Let me explain something. Number fucking one on the list now is Spectrum. Hey, Spectrum, you're number one on the Dan hate list now. It's now gone from probably way down to number 34, all the way up to fucking number 31. Or number one. It is now, I'm going to put a sign right up here that's going to say, "We hate Spectrum." Right on the top of that banner. Well, even though it's only going to be here for a couple weeks, that's where it's going. We hate Spectrum around here. Oh, Mr. Shevlin, it looks like there's some interference with your router. You fucking think? We can't fix it right now, but we're going to have a technician out to you tomorrow morning. Oh, thank you very much. Here's our phone call in the morning, or in the afternoon. Good afternoon, Insane Games. Unfortunately, we do not, but there is an FYE in our mall that does sell DVDs.
Oh, look at that. Plug.
Nope, I would check that. They have a good selection. Okay, no problem. Thank you. Bye.
I like my developing scene of
It's called FYE.
I really do.
Yep. Thank you. She's a nice old lady. But you know what? Spectrum, you can kiss my ass. Because you know what? I'm tired of the way they build things. I'm tired of, you need to pay for 2 months in advance. I don't pay for 2 months in a fucking advance. Get a gig worth. Let me explain something. We have a gig worth of internet. Not 200 megs, not 100 megs, not a gig. You know what a gig is, Mike? That's 1,000 megs. Upload speed of 60 megs. And our upload speed was 1.4 right there. We are about to make the biggest announcement we've ever made. And we decided we're going to shit on Insane Games' internet 2 minutes before we go live. F you, Spectrum. You're number one on the list now. I'm going to put a sign that says, "We hate Spectrum," right up there that everyone can see when they walk into this store. Or the other store.
So, I get to bring back one of my favorite old behind the counter
I don't even know if we're still live right now. No one knows.
We are. So, ladies and gentlemen, so it is written, so it is done. Dead to Dan,
It's number one. Number one.
Numero uno.
And by the way, do you know what number one is right now? Number one is Dan can't stand it when he gets a Pepsi instead of a Diet Pepsi whenever I order a drink. When someone comes with, "Here's your drink, sir," and it's a fucking Pepsi.
That's not that bad.
What do you mean?
Not that big of a deal.
It's annoying. And then people say, "No, sir, we gave you a Diet Coke." No, it's a Coke.
I think Spectrum.
That's number one. It gets me infuriated. That is now number one on the list. It will be number one for as long as possible. And I'm not done with Spectrum. When I get on the phone with them after, right now I just got a schedule where a technician comes out tomorrow morning at 8. So now Dan's got to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning to get out here for Spectrum to fix. Oh, sir, there's some interference on your modem. You think? You think? I am so flippin' pissed right now. I don't even have the words to say anything. I am. Are we still live?
Yes. So
do we have people watching us? I have no idea. We sent out the back call for 5 o'clock. You know, we have big announcements. For all I know, we could have 2 people watching us because it all shit to bed when we went live.
So, right now in chatting with us is Amp Slayer saying the world can't seem to handle the big news, and then laughed at the beginning of the F Spectrum.
Really can't handle the big news. Spectrum can't fucking handle our big news.
Vladdy saying hello there. Hi, Vladdy.
Hello there.
Jess Swim 03 screaming preach about the diet drinks.
It is
prefer
true.
Coke over Pepsi.
It is very, very annoying.
I also lose my poo when given the wrong beverage, says Jess Swim. Boaterbug, wow, just refreshed for not having words. You seem to have a lot of words.
I am so. Actually, I was so mad that I really didn't even. Was I mean with the guy on the phone?
No.
I was so mad that I couldn't be mad.
You were mad to the robot, though. You're very
No, I was
mad
mad
to the robot.
You were
The guy
really mean
called.
to
He's telling me he's going over my bill. I didn't call for a breakdown of my bill. I called to talk to technical support. And
So
they're like, now after giving you all the information, what can we help you with? Oh, I'm so pissed. So we get on to the big news before my phone dies and this whole thing really just goes to shit.
So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to one of the biggest announcements on Insane Games TV. And of course, in the only way that it happens for Insane Games,
The only possible way.
the internet decides that it's taking the announcement time off to watch the announcement.
We don't want to be part of
So-
that. We want to watch the announcements. We Hate Spectrum is going right up there.
As it is written, Dead to Dan, #1 on the
It's
list.
number one. Right
Spectrum Internet.
There's never been anything to skyrocket the list higher than Spectrum. And it used to be Verizon, but then it went to Spectrum. And then it was Time Warner. It was Time Warner, then it went to Spectrum. So we go over the big news. Alright. The big news here is that, as you know, we've had a store here for many, many years. Okay? We have just recently started doing the streaming, Insane Game TV, which we're on right now, which is out of our store. Well, we can no longer seem to do both here at the store. It's too much, it's too difficult. However, with that said, we're not going away from that. We have now leased 9,000 square feet of space here at the Wilton Mall, where there will now be Insane Games, and connected to it, an Insane Games TV, where every show will have their own set, every show will have their own graphics behind it, displays, TVs, everything left and right. It's over 9,000 square feet. You can't get any bigger. Okay? There is literally a section of wood floor, real wood floor, where we plan on putting in a full-size basketball court. Well, that's what people want.
We're not planning that's set in stone.
But we don't know about that yet. I'm not sure I feel like taking down an entire ceiling of lights to put in a basketball court. That said, there's going to be seating areas, there's going to be a bar, there's going to be a tournament area, there's going to be set number 1, set number 2, set number 17, set number 18, set number 20. There's going to be 20 different sets in there for every single show. And then, if you take it right and go out that right, it's Insane Games. The whole store. We have a store and a streaming headquarters, all connected. We're going to post a photo of it later after this show. If our internet still works, and I can put the information out and send it out. We're taking the old Victoria's Secret here at the Wilton Mall. Prime location in the mall. 9,000. We have 2 bathrooms now, Dave. 2 bathrooms, Mike. Not 1, but 2 bathrooms.
So, what you're saying is that Mike and I can conveniently both have to take a deuce at the same time and just leave you on the sales floor. It's fine.
We have a water fountain in there now. Now, when you go to the bathroom and you wash your hands, you don't use paper towels anymore. There's a where hand dries your hands. There's a Dyson's in there. This is like the full. This is like the shit is real. This is probably $1 million space that was built 4 years ago. That unfortunately, with some of the tenants that have left this mall, it's left some nice locations available, and little people like us just swoop in and we take them. And now we're gonna build this huge spot. It is. We've already started the painting. The store is going to be huge. The streaming headquarters is going to be even bigger. It's going to be monstrous. Monstrous. That means Weekend Wednesday will have its own set. OC5 Live will have its own set. Retro Wednesday, the Dream Team, Behind the Counter, Monday Night Gaming, Thursdays. Who am I forgetting? The Nerd Glasses, the Citadel. All of them. Let me have the phone. We've already started the painting. Good afternoon, Insane Games. Spectrum Business. They can't even have a real person call me. It's a recording.
It's
Oh,
Spectrum.
they'll give enough of me on the phone tomorrow. Don't worry, I don't need your little your marketing call right now. You'll get enough of me tomorrow with my rating. I should have given a 0 feedback, but the guy was nice on the phone. We hate Spectrum. Right up there. So maybe that sound makes its way over to the news store. Nonetheless, this was supposed to be a great day for us here. We were supposed to have this wonderful announcement. I know people are still watching us right
They
now.
are.
Okay, I have
They're
no idea what's going on. I have nothing in front of me. I have a computer that's off. Okay, I can't tell you. Every TV is off in this store right now. It is absolutely awful. But this was supposed to be a great day until Spectrum took a shit on us, and now we're sitting here streaming off of my phone. Yeah, I can't even see what people are saying. I don't even know if we're live.
Dave says you are.
And I,
Dave says we're live.
Dan didn't even set up the phone on the hook.
But nonetheless, we have a great new spot that we're going to be sending out some videos in. I mean, this is like talking about what we're talking. I mean, this is 9,000 square feet. We can do whatever we want to do in there. If we want to have a cornhole tournament, we can. If we want to do scooter races, we can. If we want to have a basketball game, we can. If we want to just turn the lights off and sit there, we can. We can do whatever we want to do. Anything we want to do. Free roam. 9,000 square feet to do whatever the fuck we want to do. If I want to put the biggest banner in the world that says "We Hate Spectrum," I'll do it. And I'll put it right on our front gate, and everyone that walks in the mall can see it. We hate Spectrum.
Are you done about Spectrum?
Nope. I could keep going. So you two might as well start talking, because I can sit here and talk about Spectrum for an hour.
So, Mike, you have been working tirelessly since the keys were in hand to convert what was originally a space for undergarments and other stuff.
Do we even have video, or is it just audio?
I mean, I put the video off so it doesn't eat my battery.
No, can I see? No, I see.
Like behind you.
Keep going, Dave.
So, Mike, how do you feel about the recent developments? And I mean, just for the sound clip purposes, Dan, can you say this as loudly as you can?
It's over 9,000 square feet.
Oh no, just.
It's over 9,000.
Perfect.
It is huge.
I am super excited. We're getting all the black paint in there. We're getting rid of the pink. The store side is nearly complete.
It's almost actually almost relatively closed.
It'll be a quick transition over there, and
By the way,
the whole
November.
streaming side is.
I didn't mention this. November, we plan on opening. Really, November 1st. The store will open. Now, the streaming area won't necessarily be open to the public. That will be more closed. So the public won't really be able to get into the streaming area. That's going to be kind of locked off and converted. But people will be able to see it. You'll be able to look in and see what's going on in there. But people won't be able to walk around and browse the streaming area. But the store, nonetheless, we're going to be adding so much new product. We now are getting brand new Funkos as they release. Every Funko that comes out, we are getting as they get released. LeBron James 10-inch pop just came in today. All the X-Men 20th anniversary pops just came in today. The Ninja Pop just came in today, even though that's been out a while. I had to order it. I had no choice but to order it.
Show what Mike's been doing to the Ninja Pops, by the way.
He's been turning them upside down. He's gonna get he's gonna get called into my office tomorrow, and he's gonna get yelled at.
Absolutely my favorite
Ninja
part
turning
about this.
upside down.
Can I see it?
No,
I want to see it.
you can see it, but you're not touching them.
I'll fix it.
No.
So, by the way, we just had an influx of 34 viewers and some questions from the audience. Are you guys ready to field those questions?
I don't know. Let's go.
All right. So, actually, first, I would like Mike a word in edgewise.
Alright.
What's your feeling on the future of Insane Games with not just one basketball hoop, but two?
Well, I see a lot of debates being settled on the courts and say, yeah, whether you're athletic or not. I mean, I would love to see a Dave and Boulder 1v1 with stakes on the line on the hoop.
Boulder, did you happen to know that I was 1993's Hoop Shoot Nothing champion?
I mean, it's good for the morale of the whole network and exercise.
I hate basketball.
If everyone is in
Literally
shape and
hate
exercising,
basketball.
then
That's very true. We
they
could
won't
even
have
offer
energy for being upset.
the Insane Games workout.
I despise basketball. That's the irony here. That's what takes
It's just
up with
because
the
you don't have a
sport.
stroke or any flow to your game.
I just hate basketball. I hate dribbling. I hate shooting. I hate the whole thing about it. I hate watching it.
As the least athletic person at this table, I love basketball. I just know that I am too fat and too white for it. So
Just gotta work the paint.
Is it safe to say that anytime we make a post from here on out, at the bottom of our post in capital letters, we write "We hate Spectrum"?
is that
As
going to
long
be
as you
your
don't find out that
signature?
it's your... I'm still not 100% convinced that you're not
Mike,
doing something stupid.
We took our
I'll let you get all your
No, no,
steam
no.
out before I start.
We took our $600 router. Okay, we took our $600 router out of the equation by taking the cable right from the modem into the computer, and we still got no internet
So
speed.
it's something stupid with the computer.
No. It has everything to do with the modem. Let me tell you something. If I ever found out it had something to do with that computer, I picked that computer up as much time as Tom put in it, and as nice as it looked, I tossed that fucking thing so hard onto the floor in the mall.
Fucking dare treat the
However,
So-
it's not the computer. I know enough about networking to know that has nothing to do with the computer.
What you're saying is that we'll get another clip of you picking up an electronic and slamming it straight on the carpet. Would that not be a fitting departure for this space, to put another rip in the carpet right behind the counter?
This carpet is so old, I cannot wait to see it go. We're no longer be vacuuming, we'll be mopping the floors over at the new place.
A lot
9,000
of
square feet
folks
mopping.
in chat, by the way, saying congratulations, wow, so excited.
Thank you.
Amp Slayer, Just Swim, Boaterbug, Vladdy. All right, now catching up with current chat. I'm gonna close that before Dan gets mad looking at it. Just Swim asking the important question: will there be snacks?
Dan will be providing a lot of snacks.
In the streaming area, there will be snacks.
Also,
There'll be a cooler of drinks, a thing of snacks. Actually, we should start selling snacks in the store. Really not a bad idea. A little candy.
the
aisle.
return of Monster Energy to Insane Games.
Not Monster Energy, but maybe like a little aisle of candy as you're checking
Do
out.
you really want us to go back to inventorying like hands there? I don't want to.
Really, Dave?
Will
Come on, Dave. You really want us to do inventory? I'm just jumping on Mike's bandwagon here. You really want to do the inventory of monster drinks again?
mark my words. Mark my words, ladies and gentlemen. Every Sunday I close, I will do it. I'll do it. It'll become my job.
So we had to ruffle some feathers. Obviously, this took a while to get done. A lot of bickering back and forth with the mall and arguing this and they're arguing that and this and that and went back and forth. But luckily, we got the deal done. It's very beneficial for us, I'm not going to lie. Excited for it. We're going to start getting the exterior done relatively soon. This is actually going to move relatively quickly as far as, this store obviously will not be closed at all. Luckily, we have right now we have 3 stores in this mall. We have this store, we have a storage store, and we have the new store. So we have like 14,000 square feet right now in this mall that we're utilizing. So in our storage store, we have a whole store ready to just transfer over, which actually has nicer fixtures than what we have in this store now. So that store will get completely built, and then this stuff will just move over, and it'll be a relatively easy process. We may be closed one afternoon while we move the product over, and we deal with Spectrum and getting the new internet switched over. But other than that, it should be relatively easy to change.
Another question from Just Swim, and make sure to get your questions in chat, by the way. Will there be a hidden tribute to Victoria's Secret? Do you think Tom and Johnny have...
Well, one room can be painted black, or it can be it's still going to sit
I think we're gonna leave the basketball court pink.
for now until it gets done. That
Okay.
monstrosity of pink just
Our
we just-
basketball court will be in somewhat a way a tribute to Victoria's Secret.
Vladdy93, will you need help setting up the new space? Can the community be involved in any way?
Maybe we don't know yet. We're moving pretty quick right now. Right now, it's actually relatively fast moving. And things seem to be going well. Besides fucking Spectrum, but we're getting
You
there.
got a new internet provider?
Well, there's no. They run a monopoly. What do you want? You want DSL with Verizon? I mean, there's really not many options out there. Oh, hey, let's go live. And the thing dials, and we go. You really can't do that. So we have no choice but to do Spectrum.
What's going on, Anti-Claus Prime? And welcome, Beagmaster. Beagmaster saying LeBron James, and then I'd be dunking on Mike as soon.
By the
as I see
way,
him.
I don't like LeBron James either, and he's way down at like number 42 on the list. Spectrum just jumped everyone and went to number 1.
What's your deal with LeBron James?
I never liked LeBron James. Despise
The
LeBron
man
James.
just won
Even though
his
we got the new to celebrate the Lakers winning. Because I got to put my personal interest besides. This is business. We got the new 10-inch LeBron James pop in stock today.
Purple jersey.
Purple jersey, by the way, to celebrate the Lakers and LeBron James winning.
His fourth league MVP and title. Finals League MVP.
Security was just giving us a look for having the gate down. It's not the day to battle with me about the gate being closed.
Well, they're probably concerned as to what's going on.
Not really.
They can hear you yelling about Spectrum, and they're like, "Oh God!"
Let's turn around. Dan's yelling.
Another question from chat: will your hours change in the new store?
No. We're very happy with 11 to 7 right now, with extended hours on the weekend. Probably in November we'll go back to the normal hours of the mall. But we beat to our own drum now. I think we're gonna walk around. We're gonna do whatever we want to do around here.
So I can jump in the fountain finally.
I think we'll have to work out a deal. First off, if we ever did, I actually thought about that today. Some kind of sprint from one side of the water fountain to the other, see who can win. To do that, we'll probably have to do it after hours, and we'll have to work some kind of deal with security. Am I wrong?
We'll hook you
Pardon
guys
me.
up with
Excuse me,
pizza.
security. If you could just look the other way for like maybe 5 minutes, or maybe like 7 minutes, and it takes Mike that long to get across the water fountain. And
I am one with the moisture. I think you'd be surprised.
really, you can swim across from one side of the water fountain to the other quick?
In under 5 minutes, for sure.
I don't know.
I'd say under 30
fall,
seconds.
Belly flop into the
Under
water.
15 seconds.
Before hopefully Mike doesn't dissolve in that water though, because that stuff is caustic.
First off, it kill anything. The amount of chlorine in that water, you could drop anything in there and it's instantly gone.
So I'll talk to my people in security, and we'll see if we can't get a night where chicanery, shenanigans, and people just turning the other way.
Are you saying you have more connections in security than I do?
No, of course not. Over the years, the security guys that ones especially have never appeared on the weekend Wednesday for a couple of hours instead of doing rounds.
Speaking about malls and controversies, Dave and I kind of came to the conclusion today. Okay, now we heard that the mall was backing up a little bit. Some people had some water, some people had some spills, this and that. Ironically, when I got thinking about it, Dave and I maybe cleaned about 4 or 5 paintbrushes in the sink. Now I don't really think that would cause an entire water system to back up in the mall. But the irony that the fact that it happened at the same time is a bit suspicious.
5 paintbrushes, 4 rollers, and 2 trays every day for 3 days.
Well, not every day.
Oh yeah.
We only did it twice.
5 brushes, 4 rollers, and 2 paint trays 2 days in a row.
But it wasn't like we're dropping paint down the sink. It was water going down the drain. Like it wasn't like paint chips and paint thing. It was like literally just.
I wouldn't see how that would drain.
I don't
Or
really
block
think
it.
I don't think it's what it is. Ironically, if it is, it's just a mere
Highly
coincidence.
suspicious.
We
Very
didn't
highly
back up
suspicious.
here. It would have backed us up, and it didn't back us up. And it's
Yeah.
the normal mall train that backs up as well. They were backing up 2 weeks ago. However, the suspicions are a bit there. It is on our radar a little bit.
So you folks on Insane Games TV will admit that we were doing that, but for all intent and purposes with the mall, absolutely nothing went down any of our drains, and nobody was
Except
flushing the
for
Victoria's Secret
poo-poo.
toilets.
Why until I die? We will delete the footage so it's never can be seen again. Are we still live, Dave? I have no idea.
We are.
Okay. I'm sitting here blind. I am so pissed. I don't have my notes. I don't have my iPad in front of me on. I don't have my
anytime
phone.
you need to, you can turn around. You can turn around and look at the stream behind you. It's got the stream pulled up.
For
Now
sure.
Tom,
A
okay,
message
no,
from Tom.
now Tom, who Tom is, who are like our technical advisor. He's like our technical guru.
Technical wizard.
He's like the chief of technical around here. He sends me a text and go, "Why is the camera stupid?" Hey Tom, if you missed the first 25 fucking minutes, we're talking about how we fucking hate Spectrum around here. It's streaming off my phone. There's no logos. There's no overlays. There's no nothing. We hate Spectrum right up there. I just slapped my phone over there. It could be dead for all I know right now.
Ask him and get him started
Okay,
again.
that's why the camera looks stupid, because it's on my phone. We're not using our nice HD cameras we have around
But
here.
why is it so stupid though?
It's literally leaning against a tripod, okay, with business cards holding it, trying to keep it straight and flat.
So a question from
Is
chat.
that really that bad? I didn't even know that. You can see it. Is it really that bad?
Pretty
Will
stupid.
you host more events such as gaming tournaments?
Yes.
Oh,
We will
yeah,
have our
brother.
own. We will do whatever we want to do, because we can host anything.
Take it easy, Dan.
Anything I want to do. If we want to have a party, we'll have a party. If we want to do a paintball war inside, we'll do a paintball war. Think about the Nerf gun battles. Hell, we could turn the lights off and play Manhunt, and that's how big it is in there.
So someone twists their ankle.
Well,
in the
that'd
dark.
be they'll have to sign a waiver before they play.
You knew what you were getting into. Hide the body.
And here's the problem. Now I'm getting hungry, so Hungry Dan is coming on board with the fact that I hate Spectrum too as well.
I'm just really hungry right now. I'm not even taking it out on you.
I cannot wait to my call with Spectrum tomorrow. Cannot wait.
Boater wanting to know, will we get them to move the carousel so it's still right outside the studio doing
I'm having a pretzel. I'm so mad.
Easy, Dan. You can't have just one.
How dare you turn upside down that Ninja Pop? You better not.
It's still good! It's still good! It's good! 3 points!
How dare you?
Oh, I have a bit of a
Those
question.
could be big sellers. I don't see those anywhere.
Amp Slayer giving a laugh in chat. So, is the graveyard of pop heads, is that coming with us?
Yes.
That's coming to the new store?
That would be just a new spot.
So, another question in regards to with the public and your vision for the new location in Insane Games. We're talking the potential of more events, the potential of more things.
9,000 square feet, Dave.
For the meme, it's over 9,000. Just stop it, it's over 9,000.
It's over 9,000.
Yeah!
Now break something.
No.
Oh yeah, give him something to crush.
Crush a piece of paper.
No.
Come on.
No.
And it's for the people. It's what they want. In fact, could you stand center of camera and just... Yeah! Perfect. You know what? We'll edit it. Steve, we'll edit it together. It's over 9,000.
So what was your question, Dave?
Chat. Will you keep Insane Games merch in stock in the new store?
Oh shit.
Possibly. Well, yeah, we have
We have a whole section.
we have a
just
whole
to-
section for it, just for
In
it.
Dan's
So.
plans, he said this is where we'll put the Insane Games merch.
Demon Dragon asking, wait, how many square feet, Mike, you say?
Over 9,000.
You damn
Those
right.
are my notes. You better not rip off my notes.
I did draw you a nice art on your notes.
So we're gonna be posting a photo of it. I like that. We'll be posting a photo of the entrance with some additional information on all of our social media accounts to really get the word out. You know, we wanted to have a big announcement here today and kind of talk about it, have fun. But you know, F Spectrum, and you know, whatever. We hate Spectrum.
Do you though?
We do. I don't even know what. Did I have anything else to talk about on there?
Let's see. New location. Spectrum.
Spectrum. We hate Spectrum.
Alright, that was the last Spectrum. Ninja, we covered, I think, unless you want me to kick him again.
I don't know why you hate it so much.
Don't test me. Leave it be.
Dave hates it more than you do.
Dave's just happy to see me doing the people's work.
I was told by my legal counsel that I was not allowed to make the claims I used to make on Behind the Counter on a public way anymore.
What else do I have on
He
here?
fully recommended that it would potentially be actionable if I kept saying it.
LeBron James, you hit up. Holiday, X-Men.
The new X-Men pop. My favorite, Cyclops. I have not seen the new X-Men collection anywhere. Have you?
So here's the underlying fact that I'm really surprised you haven't hit on. That line, the cinematic X-Men Last Stand line, is celebrating how many years?
20, right?
Does it in the box?
It does, and Dan's exactly right. That movie is 20 years old.
Is it really?
Man, that is crazy.
The X-Men film franchise, is it?
2000.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm going to quickly check.
I think the first one is 20 years old.
Yes.
The Last Stand, I think, came out in 2006.
That particular costume is from Cyclops from X-Men Last Stand. That's why I brought that. But let's all think. Yep, the original X-Men film came out in the year 2000. It is
20 years?
20 goddamn years old. Yuck.
So, yes, we got those cool new Pop-Sins. You know, as another announcement, we'll be carrying a lot of new Funko Pops that come out from this point on. In the new space, we'll have a whole area designated for Pops.
As long as they're not the Ninja one.
So we have that. That's a pretty cool thing to have. We'll have more information about that going out. What else we got before my phone dies? I don't know. Are we still live?
We are. Actually, yes.
It's getting bad. So anything else we gotta go over? We'll talk more about this and all. Of course, check out all of our shows throughout the week. I'm sure most of the shows will be talking about it. My phone's starting to freeze. I'm sure my battery's about to die.
We can just call it. We had fantasy football. We'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll talk
There's
about
still
that
some
later.
matchups in limbo.
If you guys want to, I know Boater would be happy to have either of you guys on the nerd glasses, and we would gladly cede some of our time.
No worries. No worries.
No, I mean, I'll stop in tomorrow. I'm sure I'll be here painting.
Dan will probably still be on the line with Spectrum. You mother!
All right, you got anything else? We managed to get a half an hour out of my phone not dying.
Can
so.
you hand me that pop over?
No.
No.
So again, go ahead.
Before we go anywhere, I did want to say, so this is now my 5th year under employ of you as the owner and you as my manager, and I wanted to sincerely say, while in front of folks, thank you and congratulations on this space. You guys, more than anyone else I have worked around and with, have put in the hours, you've put in the efforts, you have succeeded with the successes, we have lived with the failures that have occurred. And this is going to be a really big challenge for anyone. But if it were anybody else, this would be too much for someone. But with you, Dan, Tom, Johnny, and all of the folks out there watching on Insane Games TV, this is fucking happening. We have quadrupled the size of a small business in 2020, a year where the world shut down. And Insane Games TV flexed on that motherfucker.
It's true.
So congratulations to the two of you guys. And congratulations to you on Insane Games TV, all of you folks out there subscribing, watching, supporting, because it is all in part to you and the successes of these gentlemen here that this is occurring. We need your help. Continue to share, continue to watch, continue to come in and say, blah, 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 blah. Whatever it is you do that you are doing, thank you for it, and let's fucking crush this shit.
Dave, thank you for the words. You know, obviously we appreciate you being a part of it as well. I'm sure Mike thinks the
It
same
is
way.
nothing but my pleasure to get to be a fucking whack job and collect
It's
a
gonna be a
paycheck.
lot of fun.
Everyone watching, come down and see the new space. Again, November 2020. We'll be posting some more information on it and later tonight and throughout the week. And I'm sure most of our shows will be talking about it. No Look Podcast is in about an hour at 7 o'clock with Tyler and Austin. With Monday Night Gaming right after that. I'm sure they'll have some thoughts on it. Anything else?
That's it.
Well, we apologize for the big inconvenience, and we hope that we were able to get the information out in some way or fashion via my phone, because we hate Spectrum here at Insane Games TV. Number one, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the followers, everyone, for today. No Look Podcast is up next at 7 o'clock. Hope you have a great night. And hang in there and keep watching us throughout the week so we give updates on the new location. November 2020. It's over 9,000. Say it, Dave.
It's over 9,000!
Mike.
I'm not saying it.
You gotta say it.
It's over 9,000!